Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Phantasy Calradia. Now, when we left off, we had, well, taken out all of the Swadian fiefs, and as you can see, I do believe one of our vassals actually engaged one of the Nord's vassals, and they were able to take them out rather considerably. Now, as you can see also, we are getting our weekly wages going on here as well, and we are about to change that. We are about to see what we can do about reducing our wages rather considerably, and of course by going into the castle and awarding a couple of our vassals various castles and various other things like that. So let's speak to Clethy, and we are going to be granting a couple of castles. Dirtios Castle, thank you very much. That's going to go to Divinath. Caventim does not like that, so we're going to be giving Caventim. Dramug Castle, there we go. There we are. That seems pretty good. Now he's up to 43. Probably need to give him something else. And as you can see, look at all of these villages that are unassigned. This is absolutely atrocious of us. Well, technically of me, not to have already signed these things. Oh my goodness. Well, as soon as we have done this, we will have no problems at all in the future, and we'll just be able to very easily give many of our vassals fiefs, and we won't need to worry about them too much. So, yeah, Caventim and Rogi, Divinath, they are all people that we probably need to give. So, there's Rogi. We'll give him a little bit there. And Caventim, Divinath. Okay, so, yeah, considering we're about to do this quite considerably, this is going to be quite a long process. I'm going to be cutting away for a very short amount of time, and oh, Lord Oraka actually did not need that. He has 100%. And Leod is also the same. So Leod, it appears, Leod and Lord Oraka are actually very, very nice people, as they are not getting upset when anything goes wrong with the fief allocations. So I think we're actually okay with the choice of our vassals right here. I think we're actually pretty good. Now, let's just take a look here. Wait a minute. Caventim. Goodness me, I have a feeling that Caventim is going to leave with all of these castles. What do you bet? What do you bet that after I give all of these fiefs to Lord Caventim, he's going to leave? We'll see, shall we? He's up to 79 now. Rogi is down to 47, and Divinath is at 55. So let's give Rogi a little bit, and we're almost there. Okay, so that's actually, yeah, it didn't actually take too long, although I would, if I was going to be efficient about it, like to give our villages. I would like to give the unassigned villages, but I'm thinking I'll just take control of all of those because I'm greedy. No, but because I would like to be able to skip out on all of that, and our vassals can recruit from the villages no matter what anyway, so would it be a good idea to do that? Because that would give us a huge amount of money. So should I do that? It's pretty easy too. I can just do this. Yeah, let's do it. Unfortunately, wait a minute. No, this doesn't make any difference whatsoever, I don't believe, to our tax inefficiency. I don't think it does. But if it does, then we can just give away some of our villages anyway, so it's not really a big deal. And we have given away many of our castles so far as well, so I don't think we really need to worry too much about that now either. And wow, okay, there are a lot. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. So there it is. So these are all of ours. We may have gone overboard on that. We may have gone overboard. Okay, so thank you very much. That is great. And I do believe we will now be leaving. And let's take a look, shall we? If it will show us. No, it doesn't. Okay, so the weekly budget is a little bit bugged in Phantasy Calradia, unfortunately enough. But hopefully next week will come around rather swiftly and we'll be able to see. Now, Lord Caventim is actually quite bad. He has been eliminated many, many times. As you may see, his army is pretty bad. He only has 61 units in there, and I'm a little bit worried about him, to be honest. So we're going to be going over to help him, which is obviously something that I would rather not do. because he really should be able to take care of himself where a band of random skeletons is concerned. I don't believe we should be needing to assist him with these guys, but nevertheless, considering he is very close to us, I think we may as well lift a finger and try and help him. But wow, I really do not like that I have to, because our vassals, I've seen quite a few of them. I've seen Rogi, I've seen Gavid, I've seen Oraka. They all have above 180 units in their armies, and that kind of makes me a little bit sad that Lord Coventim, the fellow that I've just given a huge amount to... Wait a minute, we're not going to take those Swadians. That's going to cause a great deal of difficulty, but yeah, giving that many to Coventim and then him just absolutely failing to even defend himself, that kind of makes me a bit sad, but... We'll see. We'll see if he'll be able to redeem himself in the future. Hopefully after he's recuperated many of his forces, he will be able to prove himself to us. That sounds like a good plan to me. So I'm going to take the Vedmax and the Diana units because they're all... well, they're technically not all faith-based units, but they kind of are, if you know what I mean. They don't really use the same spells as the Blazing Hand Inquisitors, as far as I'm aware. They're kind of more magic-based, but I think it would be a rather cool idea to do that nevertheless. So, we have 213 out of 217. I think that should be fine. I was actually waiting here for some time just because our morale was at the low stages, and I was really worried about losing some allies, some of our troops, and yeah, those troops are actually very powerful. Many of our troops right now are very powerful, so I really would not want to lose them, that is for sure. So let's take a look here, shall we? Let's see what we're going to be doing here. So we have the Holy Avenger, and the Holy Avenger is absolutely amazing at killing enemy units on their horses, and oh, wait a second, this is actually skeletons. Okay, just charge in, guys. Just charge in. We do not need to worry about these guys, even though... Oh, they may have some Death Knights. And that might actually be the reason why we're having a great deal of difficulty with them, or maybe why Coventim is having a great deal of difficulty with them. That might be the reason. But it seems as though that will not be the case. No, it seems as though we're actually doing quite a good job here. We're not really having any difficulties whatsoever. And I do believe... Wow, we've already suffered... Wow, a Blazing Hand Knight. And Nizar. How dare you, Nizar? Well, Endel's doing a pretty good job. I'm wondering whether Endel is using his spear or not. Did I take away his spear? I think I may have. So I think he only has the Scimitar of Speed, so I'm hopeful that he'll actually prove himself with that weapon. It would be rather nice, and as you can see, we've upgraded our relation with Lord Coventim as well, which I suppose is always a good idea. And we do get the opportunity to take a couple of Dwarven units, which I suppose is never a bad thing, so that is fine. Now I'm just going to let those things go, and Lord Coventim can hopefully recruit the rest of them. I think he did, which is actually quite nice. So, oh, Vederan actually did level up while we were fighting one of the Nord vassals that I found along the way back to Kudan, and... Let's just see here. Wait a second. We need to just check to see whether he is... Yeah, I do believe he only has the Scimitar of Speed, so we should be okay with just leaving him with that. And I suppose we should speak to Vederan. So let's take a look here. What are we going to be speccing him in? Well, it's been quite a while since we've actually had any opportunity to level him up. So I actually have literally no clue. So what are we going to do? Well, we could do Strength. We could do Agility. Agility does improve weapon points and slightly increases our movement speed, which is probably not necessary right now. What about Strength and then just get another point in Iron Flesh? Is that even worth it? No. Let's go Strength and then Power Strike. Because even though Iron Flesh is, in my opinion, really quite good, in case you lose your shield and then you're completely defenseless, we do only have 62 HP. It would be wonderful if we had at least 70, because many of the lances are able to do quite a lot of damage, and if, well, lo and behold, I get hit by one of those, which has happened in the past, I'd like to try and avoid that, then that is indeed the problem. We don't have enough HP to be able to survive one of those hits. So, yes, seeing as we have dealt with all of that kingdom management, we have hopefully dealt with all of the Swadians and all of the Nords as well. At least we know the Nords have been eliminated now, so that's a good thing. We are going to be heading into the castle and declaring war against the Kurgits. They are going to see us coming, which I'm a little bit worried about, to be honest. Don't really want to do that, but what can you do? What else is there to do? So, yeah, we're going to see whether the Kingdom of Swedia gets eliminated as well, because I don't believe there will be any problems with that. I don't believe there will be any problems with their elimination, should I say. I wish to make war on the Kurgic Khanate. Yes, I do. Thank you very much. We do lose honor, but we have so much already. I don't believe it's going to make any difference. And so, where should we head to first? Well, I do believe Malayo Castle is ripe for the picking. So let's head over there, and we'll see. I have a bad feeling, actually, that it's going to be a siege tower. Okay, oh, here we go. Lord Delenard, Lord Klargus, they are leaving the Kingdom of Swedia. Thank you very much. So they are going to be... Oh no, that fellow actually joined the Kurgic Khanate. Oh my goodness, that was a bad choice. We are probably going to be fighting that guy rather considerably now. Well, sucks for him, I suppose, but not for us. We are gaining a huge amount of... Oh, huge amount of different prisoners here. But unfortunately... Ah, that is also the difficulty. Yes, Normarsh Castle. Where is... Oh, it's all the way down here. Ah, excellent. We were actually on the way here anyway, so I suppose we're going to be completely fine. And Nizar, you are not leaving. How... how dare you? Oh, yes. Okay. That's not good. That's not good, is it? Okay. Come on, Normarsh Castle. We need to get over there and defend it as soon as we can. Hello. Tirada. Okay. Well, get out of my way. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of units. That is a lot of units. Oh my goodness. Okay, I hope they're ready for a very big fight. Wow. And it's at night time as well, which I'm not incredibly pleased about, because it does make it difficult for you guys to actually see what's going on, which I really do not like. I would like it to be a little lighter, but of course, if I raise the gamma, it's going to make it very washed out, and it's not going to look very good anyway, but... it's a very difficult decision to make. What is going on here? Who is this? I mean, which symbol, which banner does this belong to? Because this guy's using Dark Mages. Surely we have not accepted a Delthusum Empire vassal, have we? It looks like that. It actually looks as though we have, which is actually quite perplexing, because I didn't think that we actually had the opportunity to take one of those, and I don't believe I actually even accepted one of those, but it appears as though, considering the presence of Dark Mages, that there is actually someone like that. So I'm actually not too sure who that is, because... Well, I took an elf, right? I've taken an elven vassal, I've taken Blazing Hand vassals, and I've taken dwarven vassals, I do believe. And I've taken one Ridus Majocracy vassal, so there is that to consider as well. But other than that, I don't believe we have anything. So what is going on? I have no idea. Well, whatever the case, it appears as though he has placed a couple of Delthusum Empire units in the garrison here, so I don't know whether that has any inclination on who actually owns this fief, but we'll be able to see, I suppose, once we have completed our defense. Now, do bear in mind, I have no idea how many units they actually have, but as you saw when we entered the battle, they actually have a battle advantage of 5. We have -5, so it only stands to reason that they have 5. So that actually means quite a bit. That actually means quite a bit because, of course, as you can probably see by the battle map statistics right here, we only have 52 of us and 24 of our allies on the battlefield, whereas the enemies have 85 and maybe even 90 plus. Now, do bear in mind that this is the first time that Xanova and Alethera have been in a battle with their new bows, and as you can probably see, Xanova has already gained, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, maybe even 6 kills. He's actually just gotten taken out now, which I gotta say is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping that he would maybe place himself in a better position, but Alethera is still killing, so I suppose I really shouldn't be too worried about it, but they have so many arrows. I really am quite disappointed that Xanova did, well, run out of HP. Didn't run out of arrows, he ran out of HP, so maybe we need to improve his iron flesh a little bit. That might actually help him out somewhat. But Alethera is still doing a very, very good job. I'm quite proud of her right now because, yeah, giving her such an amazing weapon and a quiver of plenty as well, that is something that we definitely want to hopefully cultivate into being a very deadly ranger. And I have a feeling, yes, we are actually destroying the enemy's units right now. Frudak has now got into the action, as well as Furorin. Unfortunately, I have not gotten Frudak the Maul of the Titans yet, which I probably should just get him. I mean, we have enough money. Why don't I just get him that? We are close to the 4 ways in as well, so why don't we just do that? That would be a good idea, I think, so maybe it would be. I think we may want to just do that, but you never know. Maybe he'll find something else, but as you can see, he's actually being quite a beast right now. So why not, you know? Why not get him something really quite nice? Because I'm sure it's been his birthday many, many times in this playthrough, because we have reached day 600 and something. I can't remember what it was, but I see it every time I load the game, and I think to myself, wow, have I really been playing Veteran for this long? And yes, the answer is yes, so gotta say, that's very impressive. Aha, now we have a couple of spaces to get through here, so maybe I'll be able to do a little bit of damage to our Kurgit friends. Maybe? Aha, there we go, the first kill for Veteran. The second kill as well, very nice. Okay, so how is it going right here? Actually not very well, because even though we are winning, very much so, we are winning incredibly, the enemy has a huge amount of archers, as we know. They have a huge amount of, well, horse archers, and they are going to be causing us a great deal of difficulty. So let's just see here. Can I bless our units? Yes, I can. And then we'll see what we can do. So, come on, let's try and take these guys out. Ugh, I'll have to get the Scimitar of Speed. There's really no using the Holy Avenger in a siege defense, after all. Come on, let's do this. Unfortunately, the Scimitar of Speed does not have any range. No. No. If I move out, I'm going to get pushed off, as you can see. Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got back in. That is quite close. I was a little bit worried about that, I've got to say. Maybe the mage? Lord Nebar? Maybe Lord Nebar is using some dark mages? Maybe he's turned to the dark side. Hopefully not. Or maybe we want him to turn to the dark side, I don't know. We are technically a dark cleric right now, a dark Templar. We are running around the countryside, cleansing everyone that we deem necessary, and making them regret not converting to our faction, of course. My goodness. Okay, so let's... Oh no, a wolf weir! A wolf weir, take it out! Oh, okay. We took it out. That was actually very, very quick indeed. I was not expecting us to take out that guy so quickly. I was expecting a wolf weir to actually be very, very difficult to kill, but it appears as though... Well, maybe he was weakened? Maybe he was weakened by Alethera, perhaps? That might be the case. Now, one of you did actually state that I should leave the quivers, the regular quivers, on Xanavar and Alethera, and I did do that. So, yes, I did do that just before I started the recording. I saw the regular quivers, I did not sell them, so I just put those back on them, and they do have a rather considerable supply of arrows now. So that's the reason why I was so disappointed with Xanavar, because he has the opportunity to be one of the best archers in our army right now because of his new bow, because he has a huge amount of power draw skill, and because, well, look at Alethera. He could be doing that. He could be doing that right now, but no, he didn't want to. No, he just wanted to take a load off, and he wanted to rest up and have a donut, and yeah, we're not too pleased with him right now, but yeah, Alethera will get her rewards later on. She'll get upgrades ahead of Xanavar. She'll get all of those things, and Xanavar will be like, oh, what a shame I didn't stay alive in that battle. That would have been a good idea, but I had to have my donuts. The bakery has not had them for many days, and so on. But yes, it would be a good idea if he had stayed alive. But maybe he just spawned in a bad position. Maybe he just appeared there, and maybe it wasn't his fault after all. We do not know. We should probably try to keep an open mind and, yeah, go on from there, I suppose. Okay, well, as you can see, Alethera is still getting kills. I just gotta say that I am mighty impressed with her right now. And I actually don't know where she is. Where is she? She's not over there. Is she there? Is that her there? No, that's not there. So, where is she? She must be over here. Okay, I want to see where she is. Is that her with that amazing bow? No, that's an Elven Hawkeye. Wow, they're using some very good bows. Goodness me. So where is she? Is she all the way over there? Maybe. Elven Ambushers, Elven Bow Sisters. We got Jeremus, Fruorin, Endel here. Ymira is here. Oh my goodness, probably not a good idea to have our medic at the front, but she does have some pretty good gear, so maybe we could leave her there. Now do bear in mind the enemy only has 23 units remaining. We have taken out, whoa, 440 units. That is pretty insane. They, well, as I did state, they went totally all in this fight. And I'm still unaware as to where Alethea is. She's probably over there, isn't she? She's probably all the way over there on the balcony. No wonder she's completely fine. No wonder she is going to be absolutely invulnerable to any damage whatsoever. Actually, wait a minute. Is that her? Is that her right here? Wait a minute. Who is this? Who is that right there? That is her! She's fighting in melee! Is it? Wait a minute. Wait. Let's jump across. It is! It is her! Did you see that? That name flashed for just a second. That is her! She is right in front of us right here. What? What was going on there? Why was Xanaver taken out if he was in melee, and Alethea was just going to town on them? Oh my goodness. Wow, okay, we need to upgrade. We need to upgrade Alethea and Xanaver's gear. Well, maybe we'll leave Xanaver for a little bit, just because, but still, look at that. Normarsh Castle lost absolutely no one. That is insane. Oh, wait a second. Wait, who has this? You see the banner of Lord Christabebcus. Christabebcus? Of Sanctus Bellicus over the castle gate. That is actually a Delthusum Empire vassal. I have no idea how he has this, because he's not part of our faction as far as I am aware. Okay. Rather impressive, to say the least. Okay, so, wait a minute. It is now dawn. And it is now time to take out these fellows on the fields of battle. Let's do it. Okay, so, is this a good idea? No! It's not! 561 units? They still have 561 units, and we took out 440 of them. They are really going for this castle, aren't they? Wow. Okay, I gotta say, how do they even have that many? Look at this. This guy is the only one with a large amount of units. Everyone else has pretty pitiful armies. How do they have 500? Am I missing some zeros and ones or something? Maybe. Well, whatever the case, I am going to be ending this episode of here, and next time on Phantasy Calradia, we are most likely going to be defending Normarsh Castle once again versus the somewhat confusing might of the Kurgid Khanate. I'm really surprised that they had 510, but now they don't. So I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Maybe one of the vassals or a couple of the vassals ran away and now we can't see them, but wow, that's pretty impressive, I gotta say. And Alethea, she is the MVP of this episode, I have to say. Very, very much so. And without further ado, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.